Hello, it's Tiny10Spot. I'm back again to bring you another live stream. I'm here to bring... I've practically done the main logical piece, the one that took me hours on end. Just let me join Steam call, Discord call I mean, and so Black Cat can talk. Hello, Black Cat. Hello, you coming on at all? I'll wait for the judge. I'll let you tell me when you're going to join. I'm currently finish off, just fix that logical piece. I've noticed there's a piece of logical piece that I've not realised, and it means anything that is normal, anything that is not an OR, anything that is not an OR should be sent up to the cargo straight away instead. So I'm gonna fix that quickly. So here we go. This base needs to be redone and colorized and everything. It is looking, it'll definitely need it. So structure components. Clearly that stuff is annoying, but it can be, I've just realised something. I just also remembered something now. I've got all the assemblers done. Yes, I've got all of them done. So assembler, production, go to assembler. Oh, second, is the assembler still there? Yeah, I'm gonna need to tell this to this try and take that away because I don't need that. Literally, I won't need this. I'll disassemble it and make it function. So go to assemblers again. To assembler 2. Tell that to continuously produce. Oh, really? That's all I need? Hello, okay. I'll wait for you. Like, I think there's a slight flaw with that. Yeah, that's going to constantly produce that. Assembler 3 is going to constantly produce that. This one is going to constantly produce this. Yes, works. Assembler 8 is going to not constantly make anything really. So anything that's getting produced is going to be sent up to here. I don't need to worry about. I don't think I need to worry about I'll transfer some motors into here for sure. Interior plates is going to be transferred. Computers will be transferred, possibly. Steel plates. Got a couple of few things being produced. So. I think I need to tell him to drain all actually. Yes, I forgot to put them to tell to drain all. Anything that's getting produced should be told to drain all of that material into here. Drain all. There we go. Anything now being produced will be extracted. So anything about interior plates. Voila. Alright. Nothing's going to be produced. And there we go. It's constantly producing now. Yippee-ki-yay. 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 It's all working as planned. Although I'm now going to need to produce a pipe that goes from let me think of where the piping's going to go, because anything that's going to be bypass transferred is going to have to be figured out. Oh, thanks. I really should get my screens a bit sorted out more often. I'm not always straight sorted after in the start. Dig up is my solution. I'm not bothered about salvaging nickel, I've got plenty of it. Well, as usual, as it's supposed to be exam week for mocks. My real ones are not until a few weeks ahead. But really, I'm not doing so well in English, like miserably failing in English. But there's not much I can really do. Maybe slightly autistic, actually. That's what the teachers may suggest. I may be slightly autistic in certain parts. I'm fine with everything else, but when it comes to English, it just acts like a total different challenge to me. That's what English is like to me. It's a total thing for me that I don't understand. I can only focus on certain things, such as I'm more logical than more inspirational. Oh, be careful, next time you speak, that's going to start triggering off again, the system. So, just wait for like about a minute or two and then try to start talking, because there's a system that stops people from spamming. You should have said that all in one go. Motors. Okay, I should have motors in storage. Dig down. It is something slow. I'm gonna dig out this area actually, in a bit. Just dig it out. There's so much I've got to get done now. What I've been planning is all my generator and all that is going to go in here or so, and possibly something else like a normal storage room. I'm just thinking how this room's going to be placed out, because it is under the stairway. Now, I do want to give the stairway a good purpose. I know, I'm going to remove it, you know. I am going to intentionally remove it because it is getting in the way. Looks like I'm going to remove it. I can't have that there anymore. It's just going in the way, and I can't have it there anymore. But I will have a proper room in the future, so that, let's say, accident can happen again. Let's just make sure nothing peering in this staff chat. If you want, dig out the back actually, if you want, and I'm going to give you full permission, but what I want you to do is dig out this area, a massive area, because in the future, and I'm going to let you build it as well, but I need you to take the dimensions of that, so practically get the measurements, and so however thick wide it is, you place it here, but we're going to make a special type of docking room, so it's going to be inside the asteroid. So in the future I could move the ship from the side and into the base safely. So I'm going to let you to do that job, and it's going to be quite large, the room, like a lot larger than the base itself. I've already planned something on my own, and I've already planned a load of things on my own, such as the base is going to expand out sideways. I've been thinking about the expansions and what I'm needing to be planned. I'm giving you full permission to design an entire room for me, or a room for the whole base really, because we need a room for this purpose. Seriously, we do not have a room for this make a storage, like a hangar bay. So that's practically what you're making, a hangar bay, special type of hangar bay. What? A little confused what you're trying to say there. That does not make grammarly sense. None of my trying to understanding things makes sense really. Trying to do the logic. I'm more of a person who can understand logic than anything else. So wait, so hey dude. I'm always welcoming others. Let others have a nice welcome. I always reply to chat really. If there's message like 100 messages going per second, then that will be a hard time for me to chat back. But there is no need. I don't need to worry. Okay, Trenton Paul, whatever your name is again. This world is multiplayer and it is free for everyone else. Hello. Yeah, Yay, where are you at? Where are you at? Let's see what you're up to. Let's see where you're at. There we go. Interesting enough. So much progress made. This, I don't think anyone's going to touch for a while. Oh, it's going fine. Well, you can grab some things out there, but if you need some different materials like steel plates and all that, it's being mass produced. So I'm not worried about what I have. Seriously, this is being mass produced. Or as best as possible, really. But it's being mass produced. Discord. And I'll just reply to this message because he's saying I could join a server and we could get more people to actually watch more live streams. We did have fun times with that, but can't have it. I removed the beds because we can't have them. Do you think you could help me a little bit? I need this digging out a bit. Do you think you could dig out this room? Just dig out a bit. So practically anything that's been under the stairway, dig out. So we can have a mini room, a room that we can have for a temporary use. So it's not temporary actually, it's going to be the power supply room. So that generator is going to be moved and we'll be able to fill this area properly. We need to make enough space so we can actually place this room out. I'm probably going to close the exit a little bit, and I'm going to let you decide how this little room is going to look for the power supply, because I want to give you a bit more freedom, so you can decide how you want the power supply room to look like. But I have to move the power supply the actual generator itself, before we can then start doing all things. Good, don't. Okay, let me get my power up. I'm trying to give as much good tasks that you can actually figure out, because I shouldn't always think of the ideas. I just I'm trying to let everyone else decide what they want to see in the base. And if anyone in this chat wants me to try and make a special room, I can. Yeah, we'll make some beds. If you want to make a bed in here, you can. But let's make sure this room's got some flooring. No, I'll place the flooring down, and I'll start moving the generator. It'll be one less task to worry about. So I'll make this room. I don't think we need the roof this tall, personally, for this room, this area. Okay. I will disassemble that generator soon, but just let me get this out so I know where everything is going. We need to make sure it's low enough so the floors won't not catching on anything. And Discord again. I'm just let's weld the floor up for a minute. Yeah, I'll let you do that. I don't know why that went black, but okay. I'm going to put these walls here, and I'll let you weld them up. And I'm now going to slowly disassemble this thing and then move it over. So this is going to take up a lot of inventory. So prepare for a massive load of stuff coming in through. Better welder. Actually, do I have any? Ooh, no. Alright, I'm going to get you a better welder. So... okay, do I have the materials for the better welder? I do. Well, you're going to get a better welder now. The better welder will be in here, so just go to disassembler and the better welder will be there for you. So, yeah, so reactor. It'll be in that assembler, so I'm going to collect it. It's in this assembler over there. The old one. Old assembler. Still there. It's in here. Although, what the... I produced a couple, so just in case. So just grab one. O2. If you got an oxygen bottle on you, refill it in the oxygen generator. Or there should be an oxygen bottle in here. Should be. That's a lot of fuel. Or you need one. There should be one in there. There should be one. Or if there's not, I'll produce one. Although you should have one on you. If you have an empty canister, tell me. If you've got an empty canister, just drop it. Okay? That's odd. You should have had one, but okay. If I can't, let me see if I can produce one. I seem to be you're not in luck because I can't produce one. Well, temporary borrow, okay? Get your oxygen back up. Go on, get your oxygen back up. Quickly. If you're needing it desperately, get it up. It's here. Grab it quickly and get your oxygen back up because I'm going to need it again. And I don't have any silver, so that's why I'm going to have to get the base done quickly and then start getting the materials. Here. It's an oxygen chat. It's an oxygen one. Can you not see it? Oh. I'm screwed then. Which I can help you there if you can't see it. I'm just gonna slow this. You're kind of screwed there. You're gonna have to go find silver. If you can, just go for a regular mining trip and find silver if you can. I don't know where any silver is. So get a hydrogen bottle on you and start searching. Because I don't know where any of it is currently. Or if you want, you could slowly disassemble one of the hydrogen ones, because you should be able to get the same material back if you want to do that. Do you think, could you empty your inventory for a minute? Just empty your inventory, get your welder, and just practically only need to hold click gently, and your inventory will become instantly full. And just start assembling it to here, because it's going to take you a lot of inventory. Be careful. There's a lot of it. This is going to take so much time. I could just manually just destroy it entirely from the creative mode, but I think it'd be better if I just do this. Or if you guys want me to do properly, I could. I'll let you decide. If you don't want to be waiting for ages, tell me. Right. Quick. Gotta be quick. This is gonna be so much. My goodness me, this takes a lot of inventory transferring back and forth. Okay. I'm going to spend the hours of time trying to go back and forth to get this done. I never knew how long this would take. I thought the stuff would only weigh very, very lightly, but it's not. Well, it is going to produce 30 gigawatts, no wonder why it takes so much material. And everyone would agree with that. You won't go and get 30 gigawatts instantly with no problem. Just give more, provide less. Just get all of it in one go, and the main parts I can grab, and then just start going back, go and get the bigger pieces, because that's going to take forever. Okay, if you get anything important on you, drop it. I kind of am going to need these materials. one material is taking my entire time. Okay. Sorry if this is going to be the boring part. This is the one that transferring stuff is the slowest part. Nearly done. I predict another 2 more journeys now. Nope, a lot more journeys than I thought I did. I'm only gaining 200, for God's sake. How long is... How much is this? I must have been going back and forth for ages. Another 5 more journeys now. Okay. 5 journeys. 4 more journeys. I'm probably going to test out the laser antenna because I'm not sure what that does. I've seen it, but I'm never sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's like a weapon or anything. Although if it's a weapon, like, I'd be interested. I'll let you guys decide, should I try to craft one of those laser antennas? Seriously, what the hell are they to me? I've got them all. Now this thing should start. This should be fully welded now. And now it's fueling time. This base was running on the reserved power. Not anymore. It's no longer being reserved on power. This thing is going to be removed. Looks ugly in the floor. I don't know when I would need to I'd be surprised how I didn't get through 30 gigawatts of power. I'd be surprised if I somehow managed to get through it. The only time I'd need that is if I'm going to make those laser drills. And I don't think I'd want to use any more laser drills on a base. Personally. Now that's done. Time to fix this flooring up. Yes, that was a lot of space consumed from that one thing. There we go. And people try like that colour, so Voila! Done. Done as requested. Or I should have done before. Not requested, but it's done. It is done. Um. Just continue digging away.
Energy low.
Okay, Cassie Haywood. Practically, I've got to finish off the base. Finish off this room to make so it looks not. It's practically the room for the power. And they're probably going to put some heavy, stronger blocks there as well. So there's going to be so many turrets going off at once if somebody tries to shoot the base. Or try to get into the power room, I mean. So if somebody got into the power room, they wouldn't get far. Fill this in, this gap here. Well, if anyone's wondering what she was Discord messaging me, it was a person named Deathwatch. He was the one of the members, I think he was a moderator, and he was on the old server that I hate. The server that I hate the people. Not him, actually, because he was the one who got along with me. And he probably understood how the server was like, so he understood what I felt when I was restricted to do stuff. Because the game was not as fun when you was just restricted for when you really should be able to do stuff. Apparently he was fired for no reason. So that seems like a douche move from the owner. You understand how I feel upon the owners of the game. Seriously. I don't want to be on that server ever again. It's a few months ago. But it's happened now. Just sent a message, he's been fired for no reason. Oxygen bottle. Voila. It's practically in the state. It's practically, this is getting nearly done now. It's this orientation. And get this there. There's the power block. So, crap, mate. I am just thinking of what I could add here. Interior pillars. Nah. I need to get some turrets. So. Yep. One way or another, I'm gonna get this done. So I'd say 10 of these. Which one of these? Get about 10 of those just in case, because I can't always fit everything in this on me. Computers. Motors are on the upstairs. Right. What? Do I not have any motors? What? Okay, that is mass producing for sure. Computers. Interior plates, that's mass produced. I think I should stop mass producing those, so assembler. Yes, that's mass produced those. There's plenty of nickel being mass produced, so assembler 3. No need to longer produce those. And because I've got a load of nickel now, I'm gonna get. Hold on a second. No, I don't have any cobalt, so I can't produce that. What can I also produce? Oh yeah, I can produce a load of these perfectly fine. What can I? What? Okay, computers. Just realised computers. So production. Tell this to mass produce computers. So it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. There's plenty of silicon in here. Ain't there silicon in this container? Assembler 2. Interesting. I'm gonna have to transfer that over. But because I'm going to need motors as well, I'll tell them to. I never need to worry about iron, that's the truth. Anything that is iron is in here, usually. So this goes in here. Because that can't extract from that into there. That means it's working. It won't work. It won't transfer. Then I'm gonna have to transfer. I'm gonna still continue transferring to make sure all iron is in its right position, because I think it had some issues with cargo before, like here. Thought it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be in here, and that's not been assigned with iron, so that makes it even more especially annoying that I've got to transfer it all. I've got to spend my time fixing the system. And I'm nearly ready to get all the iron in there. I can't get all of it in, but it has been extracted. Put that back in there because it can't be extracted in full amounts. Let me check there is nothing foreign in these containers. Everything seems to be fine. Yep, everything seems to be fine. Motors, fine with that. Interior plates, computers, they're being extracted. So really my inventory system is working. It is working very efficiently. And because, how much does that take? 7.62 times 188mm interior turret ammo. Unsure what the hell that is, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. Bear with me. This is the confusing part because I need to now figure out which ammo. Let's try to find it. No. No. Oh, no wonder why that thing's so expensive. Ooh. I don't know what ammo clip it is. If anyone knows what the ammo clip is, please tell me. Because I have no clue. But I would truly forgive anyone. Well, it's functioning. The production. At the start I fixed something that should have been working, but it wasn't. The computers are being produced. Everything in here now is going to be, not exactly everything, but anything that is relatable by normal storage can go up here. It's mostly tweaking up the system really. What is happened? This plenty of steel plates for a while until I need to start producing those. I'll probably create a program that tells it to extract at a certain amount of time, because I believe it could be. I could get that working. Motors, I don't need any motors transferred. I can transfer a tinier proportion of interior plates. I could transfer 400 of these computers. I could transfer 36 of the construction components, and I could transfer all that. This is a hell of a complicated system for most people. What's current? Because I'm going to repeat so people understand what's happening. Anything that's refined, sent up here. Then it's sent into this conveyor. If that's assigned with a certain material, like let's just say that was uranium, it will send the uranium into that storage, and then it will send it out. If it's ever asked, it will extract out here into this conveyor. It can't go back because that's a one-way only. It'll go across down here, down to the assemblers, come back up after the assemblers. It won't extract any ingots, come back up, send the materials into there. That's how it works currently. Anyone confused? Anyone need to ask questions? No one? I will answer them if you don't know how to, you don't understand anything. Because this is something, it is complicated, and I don't expect anyone to really understand it. If anyone needs to ask questions about something, I'll answer it. Because I am a smart person with this certain stuff, such as this. I can understand logical things. So that's why I'm probably autistic. Apparently I'm like a little bit autistic, as I can't understand certain things. And that could in theory show that I am a bit autistic in a way, but I'm not. I don't want to class myself as autistic really. I just say that I'm a natural struggler. That's, guys, what's happened when you don't have your dampeners on. Shit happens. Such as when you bump into stuff and you shouldn't have. Platinum, magnesium, gold, not near enough silver, iron, cobalt. That should have transferred now. So let's see what's in here. There's the magnesium. Silicon I have none pre-introduced. There's the cobalt. There's the gold. There's the platinum. Nothing in this one. I don't think I have that material. That's where the original silver was supposed to go. Nickel's going there. And iron ingots are going in here. Perfect. Oh. And also I'm going to need to put this in a normal storage because I don't think gravel's going to be used for a while. That's the personal truth. Perfect. Put this small steel tube in. Oh. Okay, I don't want to be stuck here forever. So in theory, I'm just going to dig out the area. I know this is very power consuming. Once you extract you just extract. Well, luckily there's nothing in these containers because they're currently probably being extracted into this container. How much is being left in the threshold? Some stuff being left in the threshold. Oh yeah, I need to put. Let me fix that up actually. Put that in the regular storage. Should have been extracted, but it's not. So conveyor. Okay, I don't. There we go. Put a few of that in there. Maybe about a few hundred motor these. Interior plates. Computers. Construction components. Maybe a few more interior plates. And then maybe a few more motors. Construction components for sure. And construction components are used up like nothing. Small steel tubing, possibly a little bit more of that. No. I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine with what I've got. That should finish off the piping. Blacklist. Ore and ingots. Hand tools. Okay. Also, is there anything else I should blacklist? No, I don't see anything I should else. Credits. What the hell? I'm not even gonna question. No, not even gonna question. If there was such thing as credits, I would have long produced them. Anything now should be extracted into this piping system. And also I think I should tell that to... Yeah, I should have told it to blacklist ice as well. Blacklist. If I can find the letter R, the letter. Anything. Blacklist ice. Now, drop. I think I'm gonna just tell it to drop everything off. So anything that's these all will be put into storage. Even the construction components, yes. Turn the mic off because I sneezed. I beam drill, collect stone, don't. So ship's uneven, but it's expected. God's sake. No, don't even bother with me. I'm not gonna read you, you know that. Updates. Well, I did just technically read it, but no updates, please.
Ship fuel low.
Ship fuel low? Oh, far from it, I'll be here forever.
Ship fuel low.
You know what, because let's just say Susan's complaining about fuel. It won't need to complain about fuel when I show how much I can produce all the time. So this is a decent amount of fuel. This is going to keep the ship alive. This amount of fuel being given. There we go. That Susan shouldn't complain now. If she complains, then she's just a horrible woman. That just does not stop pestering me when I'm doing stuff. And because I don't want any more stuff, I'm just going to go to connector for out. And go to connector again. For connector. I do need to expand outwards on the base, I'll tell you that. So the reason why I'm digging in this way, because I'm going to be making a docking port because he's unable to, let's just say Cat's unable to do it. At least this can't damage the base. That's the good thing, so I could go over if I wanted to. And I'd be perfectly fine.
Ship fuel low.
What have I told you, Susan? Susan hates me. If she's saying ship's fuel low, why not we give it something like this? There's no way the fuel can go that quick. The fuel's there for ages. So that is nowhere low. If it's not saying not producing enough power, Okay,
Ship fuel low.
I just provided new fuel. Still complaining about lowness. I'm gonna make a long docking room for this.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
There's a little bit and it can't mine it. That is just impressive.
Ship fuel low. Ship fuel low.
Oh, if you ever join this world, I can teach you how to play the game. Because I do like company. Join the game and I'll teach you. And this world is multiplayer.
Ship fuel low.
And here's some advice: never start on the Earth planet. You think it's the best place to start off. It's actually the worst place you can start off, actually being on the Earth planet, because you need constant hydrogen. It's harder to find materials. You try to make a good ship and find out that the whole thing's destroyed in seconds because of how the Earth's atmosphere is so evil. Well, this is going to be I'm going to make a room at the back of the base for docking port. What is actually damaged? Oh, bullet construction components. Seriously, I could provide that easy. Construction components and bulletproof glass. So many middle fingers up right now. So many middle fingers are up. That's, guys, what happened when you go too fast. You die. Everyone learned from that? Don't travel too fast. Because I've learnt my lesson. Don't go too fast or you'll die. And now I don't know where the hell the welder is gone. If that's gone for... I'm unsure what the hell that thing is. Well, looks like I'm going to have to get some... I'm going to have to go and get a new one. Because I have got stuff in here. Yep. I've got a spare one just in case. Just in case the worst happens. Like a death. Like that. And unintentionally. This is the part that I'm practically gonna make good dough that I can work with. What it means on the bottom right of the screen when it says days and all that, that means real time. So I'm not so concerned if it says actual 6-5 or days. That's if I was constantly using this drill, and there's no way I could be here for 6 days and all that, just doing this drilling forever. The only way that would be concerning if this was a multiplayer server, then that would be concerning. But on a ship I'm not so concerned because the power can last forever. It could last for 11 days if I was inactive.
Ship fuel low.
Ignoring Susan, because that's not true. And batteries. Oh. And they're depleting, so really it's just the generator realistic.
Ship
But
fuel critical.
there's guys, you saw the shield then. You just saw it go off. So there is a functional ship on, there is a functional shield. At least this has been a lot quicker with the miner. I'll leave this to continue for a minute, and
Ship fuel critical. Ship fuel critical.
whoa, lag spikes for no reason. And I'm going to expand outwards actually, back on the side, because I don't think this is wide enough. Okay, try drill that part off. So small but so easily possible to just stop a ship in its entire pathway. Weld it into shape again, but no, it's that little nook is enough to destroy the ship in itself. It's destroyed a battery as well, so not good. Just drill this area quickly. I don't need the inventory for, I don't really need to bother about. Why did that black stone? It's said to always remove stone. says the inventory is full, so I'm going to have to empty it a bit. I know some of this material could be thrown out, but I am not sure what you think, guys, but in the future, should I try going to the planet? Because I'm personally not sure if I should try attempt to make a base on planet Earth. Because landing on planet Earth is a challenge itself. I could get a normal ship, but it still wouldn't be near good enough to be able to survive on the planet. Starting off on Earth is like the hardest thing yet. It's like it's even harder on multiplayer because all the stuff is mined away. Most of the people are in space still because they know they got some materials. So, connect to. And now that's being sorted out properly. Anything that is stone is going to be not accepted. I'll tell that to throw out as soon as possible, but I'm producing so much iron. I'm probably going to tell in the future to expel like iron itself, because iron is just a nuisance. Which I can never get rid of iron itself. So I'm going to go to the tell this to go to the assemblers. No, not that assembler. This. No, go to the production, then it's assemblers. Assembler 3. This one. Continually repeat making these normal steel plates because, my God, they're never going to get rid of them. I'm thinking I can get rid of the constructed components. Not possible. Not possible. Oh yeah, this is going to be disassembled now. The trusty assembler that's been there from the start. The one now that's being destroyed and removed. Rest in peace. You served as well. I still need to take a screenshot. There we go. That's the screenshot. I'm going to expand out this way in the future because that's what I could do. Let's see where the stone is. Nope, no stone in here for some odd reason. Although, let's just tell it to drop. Bye. Oh, it's interesting enough for me. So I want to just, you know, I'm probably going to tell this to I'm just going to now place in this. So extract all this material. And once this the tomb's gone, I'm going to just start telling it to drop everything that's in the actual ship itself. As I don't think we're going to need this, all this material. So control, connect it, throw out. There we go. That's what's going to have to happen. Background noises, don't want to know. And I'm also going to do an attempt to just go down this way. This wall's going to be removed, you know that? The wall's going to be removed. I've been planning this side extension for a while now. If you don't believe, I have literally been planning for ages just to know what I'm going to get done for the side. Why? Why? Died twice. Died twice now because of that. Oh, I've lost the drill. Also, the gravity's acting weird. Oh, that's a bit weird for me because I don't usually encounter weird gravity situations. Usually they're fine for me, but there seems to be that day where it wants to act up. So I don't need to worry about drills as much because I've got a spare one just in case. And yeah, that's practically all I need. And I will convert everything to heavy armor blocks, but I don't have lots of materials currently. I'm only just... Now this seems like a massive expansion, and it is. So this is going to be entirely filled up. Seriously, this is like one of the largest expansions I've done to a base. Well, there we go. I'm gonna now start giving this a proper welding area. Oh. There we go. And because I don't want... Oh, here's the truth, guys, and I've been thinking about this, but it's nothing to brag about and all that. But I am thinking of adding a donation the subscriber goal, and if I reach the subscriber goal within a certain amount of time, I'm going to do something I have never done, and I mean I have never done before. And that is to simply, then I will get a camera, so I will get my phone and record myself doing this, but I have never dabbed. Never have dabbed. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I will dab. Seriously, I will dab if I reach 1,000 subscribers for the first time. Never done it. I'm gonna have to start learning how to do it, but never dabbed, and I'll get it on camera. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll dab on camera. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting for me, but I do really want to get a bigger audience on my channel, and I'll do anything. I'm even gonna do something that I'm dreading to do, but that is to dab for people to see for the first time. And there's proof that people know I've never dabbed. My sister knows I've never dabbed. My teachers knows I've never dabbed. Other students in my school know I've never dabbed. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll dab. I know this is going to be personal. This is going to ruin me, but at least it's people's entertainment. Now I can't get face cam, not allowed, but I can record myself in video. It is a bit weird, but how my nan does it, but I think she just still won't even allow me to have body cam just show myself, but I still do it without permission, just to show who I am, let people see who I really am. But I'm gonna have to be cautious as well about doing it, so yes. I'm cutting this through, cut the roof off. And I'm not really looking for donations, really. That's the truth. I'm not really accepting donations currently because I can't get a bank account linked. But if you ever wanted to do that, you can. But it's a personal opinion. If you want to donate money or anything, I would appreciate it. And I'll probably put you in there's a description and leave you there for a while until I forget about using the chat. So people would have a link to Always Your Channel for a kind donation. But I don't have anything to donate now. People want to donate, I'll have to get permission by parents. This is a large expansion, like extremely large, more large than ever I've done. I built a larger mining before, but it didn't work out. The largest creation that worked as a vehicle is that. A large vehicle that actually worked. This is the largest base now officially, without anyone causing any lag. Although it is multiplayer, so people can join. This is one truly massive expansion, actually, looking at it. Cat's probably going to enjoy doing this, actually. He's going to enjoy welding it up. He wants to do some building, and he likes to weld stuff together, so I'll probably leave him this a job for him, so he can actually have fun. But this is an expansion like no other. expansion that he'd enjoy. I know he enjoys welding. He likes, whenever he gets the chance, he wants to build stuff. So when he comes on, I'll let him start welding this up. I've also noticed this is going to be I've just noticed this is very large, but it is an expansion that's going to make the base very nice. In theory, this is gonna look nice. Nearly finished removing this piece. Get rid of this piece so I can actually start doing a roof. Well, this is going to be one hell of a welding job. Actually, I'm going to do some of this welding. This is also going to take some much material. And yes, I know what I'm doing here. I know people. This is like a good wall, but this wall's going to be replaced. It's going to expand. Okay, I'm going to need to be cautious because this is extremely fast and sensitive for some odd reason. think my gravity generator is becoming inactive a little bit. Like it's getting weaker from its distance, and so it's causing this weird magnetic field to change. I'll let you guys decide what you think of this expansion coming up. After this I'm gonna have to stop the stream usual, and then Sunday I'm gonna continue like hell on this. Seriously, this is gonna be the largest this is gonna be one of the largest bases, the official largest base I've made. And most of this work's done by me. So really, it's the largest base done by one person. And this walling's probably going to be removed as well, actually, when I examine it. Seriously, the wall's going to be removed. I'm gonna have loads of glass. I'm also gonna have to have a load of air vents as well when examining it. For the amount of area it's gonna cover, it's going to need air vents. This roof's not going to be here for long now, because of how this is going to need expansions. So not all materials are going to go there, they're going to go this way as well. So it's going to be interesting. And how the base turns out. This is a good expansion. This is going to be like practically the public room for everyone to join. The area that people can start learning a bit creativity wise. That mine is going to take some time to remove everything it had in its contents. Well, I hope this is going to be big, and I hope this is going to be not a large enough base for me, because the amount of expansion too is phenomenal. This is only the outer shell. This is far from being... This is only the platform. The roof has got to be done. It's going to take a couple of journeys. Oh, that's interesting. One of my old friends, Magic, is live. If you want to watch his stream afterward, you can. If you want to watch his stream, join my Discord. Join my Discord. Then I'll just find Magic, my Discord. Ask him if, and I'm probably going to tell him he is allowed to send a stream. He is allowed to send when he's allowed to stream. I'll message him sometime later on when I've stopped the stream. Tell him that he's allowed to make. He can add that bot he had in his own, so anyone who's a streamer can do stuff, so anyone can start seeing the content properly. I'm going to tell you something about, and this is the truth. And this is the truth. I have made so much. I've made good friends with technicians so that much. If I tell them about there's a technical issue, such as I'm able to access a program that I'm not supposed to, such as, if I could show you my own. This is now simply something I shouldn't be able to access. This is something you shouldn't be able to access in school. Just let's go to downloads. Like then. PowerShell is command prompted, and I'm able to access this. So I can type any command if I wanted to. Literally, I can type any command, but I'm not going to do it so as I don't want anyone finding out my IP address or anything like that, or my domain network server, DNS for short. The IP is Internet Protocol. The DNS is domain server protocol. I just need to remember that a bit better. But if anyone wanted to know what that word that DNS meant, it just standed for domain server protocol or server domain. DNS domain something. It's domain network server. Domain network server. I need to remember that actually. If I don't, I'm screwed for my exams. If I need to remember that, because apparently I was going to be taught doing this the next lesson. But domain network server is practically the area. If you're in a certain area, your DNS has been given. Given a certain value for your area. So 8.8.8.8 would be somewhere around across the world. So I use domain value on the DNS for 8.8.8.8 because that's how allow me to access Discord, and also in theory it should be able to allow me to bypass. It can bypass other stuff, but it also allows me to. I think in theory allow me to do a bit more my stream, so it's a bit smoother, because I think the domain network server was blocking me partially, so I had to bypass that to get to this. So it's fun itself. And the MAC address is in hexadecimal values, but it's supposed to be the MAC address is the computer itself. The computer has its own IP address. The internet has an IP address. So when you search for IP and all that, the IP is actually the internet. MAC address is the one that tells the computer. My computer has a MAC address. Yours have a MAC address. It's practically a set of values that tells you that this computer, it was sent from this computer. You don't see it, but when you send files, the computer sends in these little packets of data. It doesn't have it in one load, it sends it in packets, and each packet is set with these certain values, and it just transfers the data that way. So that's why you probably have those like buffers at times. That's data packets going through route paths and all that, and it's being disrupted a little bit or slowed down because of other traffic going through the network. So yeah, that's practically what I know about computers itself. If anyone, I hope I'm not. Actually, I hope I do not confuse anyone, because I usually do confuse everyone in the actual stream itself. Have I confused anyone? Anyone confused? I'm hoping no one's confused, but are you confused at all? I really don't want anyone being confused. I'm trying to teach what I know already from computers and what I've managed to learn. I'm more better off with logical. I'm like a mini technician, your free technician that you can learn. You're like an online person constantly can talk about it without even having fear that he's classed as a nerd. Although, am I classed as a nerd? I think, yeah, I'm classed as a nerd because I can do logical stuff. Anything else I'm more poorly dumb. I can perform extremely bad, such as English. Actually, it's only English actually I'm performing miserably at. Yeah, it's English. I'm performing miserably. I'm kind of autistic because of that. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and my weaknesses is extremely strong upon English. I struggle so much more in English than anything else. For anything that comes to logical, such as maths or something creative, I can do because I know I can think in a specific way to like what they give me. But in English, it's really there is no pattern. You've got to like create it up, and I'm not so good at doing that. I may have a good brain to understand what's happening here and what I'm intending to do here, but this is not requiring any English. It requires logic. So that's why I'm probably very good at video games. So if you're very good at video games, you may struggle at other things as well. Everyone is good at bad at certain tasks. I'm very good at games. When it comes to English, nope. I even make mistakes because my English is that bad. Well, I'm gonna have to stream, guys. But I've done so much progress, like quite a bit. Well, bye guys. I'm gonna have to go. I'll release a message to Magic so you can see his stream, and do go onto Discord, my Discord. I am quite active. So, much I could say really. Bye.